So I just saw Don't Breathe, and it's a pretty good movie, but for me, it's a Netflix thing. I mean, it does have its merits. The acting is pretty good, the story is well written, but I just feel like it falls into the same problems that contained horror movies often fell into, which is that the characters always have to make stupid decisions to move the plot along. So what I mean by that is like, by example, one of the main characters, one of the main burglars, at some point in the home invasion, he decides that it's a bad idea and he leaves the house and he hears one of his friends screaming while he's outside. And instead of doing something logical like calling the cops, he decides to go back in there and investigate, and there you go, the plot moves along like that. There's also a subplot that could have been cut out about the old man's daughter. It could have been cut out because this subplot doesn't really lead to anything, really. I mean, it's mentioned a couple times in the movie, but it doesn't really affect the overall plot in any big way. By the halfway point of this movie, it felt as if things were just happening just because the writers needed some device to create tension and conflict. The movie felt like it had multiple endings. It felt like it was going to end so many times. It's definitely a Netflix movie for me. I wouldn't recommend paying full price or any kind of price to watch it at the theater. So overall, I like the movie. I would recommend watching it on VOD or on Netflix. It's not really worth your time and energy to go to the theater. And I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. And I think it's a little overhyped, but it's okay, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Later.